as a dedicated fan who's been following Kevin Smith's career since the days of Clerks, I can confidently say that his return to horror is nothing short of exhilarating. The man has proven time and again that he excels uh, in this genre with masterpieces like Red State and Tusk under his belt. Kevin Smith has announced a new horror movie he's writing, and it marks the perfect return to the genre that has delivered some of his best and most underrated films. Smith recently released a new episode of his podcast to promote the digital release of his latest film, a semi-autobiographical coming-of-age comedy set in the 80s during the 4.5 hour podcast in which Smith broke the record for longest episode to date. He teased the next screenplay he's working on. Smith's upcoming film is titled Jay and Silent Bob Store Wars, where Jay and Silent Bob find themselves in a fierce business rivalry with another weed dispensary. On the other hand, during an appearance on Fat Man Beyond, he disclosed that he's currently working on a movie following this one. Smith refers to the script as a horror film centered around a satanic cult, which is his spin on Rosemary's Baby. Given his impressive horror film portfolio, including Red State and Tusk, this new project is particularly intriguing. Kevin Smith's return to horror is exciting after Red State and Tusk. Smith's horror movies are two of his best. In 2011, Smith directed his inaugural full-fledged horror movie titled. This film centers around three adventurous teens who fall prey to a cunning online trap set by an extremist religious group resembling the Westboro Baptist Church. As they are held hostage within the church, they find themselves caught in the crossfire between the churchgoers and a team of ATF agents during a tense armed standoff. For Smith, making Red State represented a significant departure from his previous work, as it kept audiences on edge from start to finish with its gripping suspense. Following the release of Smith, delivered an even more outrageous horror movie titled Tusk. In this film, Justin Long portrays a podcaster, and Michael Parks embodies a mad scientist who performs a walrus-like transformation on him. Known for its extreme, unsettling body horror elements, it's become one of the most unnerving films ever produced, ultimately gaining a well-deserved cult audience. Given Smith's knack for dark humor, his foray back into the horror genre is cause for great excitement. A Kevin Smith version of Rosemary's Baby could be great. Smith has a penchant for religious satire. A Kevin Smith-style reinterpretation of Rosemary's Baby promises to be an outstanding film. There's been no shortage of attempts to imitate Rosemary's Baby lately, from False Positive and Immaculate to The First Omen, and even its official prequel, Apartment 7A. Yet none have managed to capture the same level of dread and suspense as the original. And what sets Smith's movie apart is that it won't simply be a carbon copy, it will carve its own path. And what setting the unique aspect of Kevin Smith's Rosemary's Baby tribute lies in its dark sense of humor. And given his proven ability to satirize religion through films like Dogma, we can expect an intriguing blend of horror and comedy.